Hey guys, this video is a bit about the feminine and really relating to the anima and the animus, which is to do with Carl Jung and the archetypes and the shadow and such things. What I want to do is just give a little slideshow and show you Frida Kahlo here. You can see this picture leading into what I'm going to tell you. She was a Mexican painter known for her many portraits and self-portraits and works inspired by the nature and artifacts of Mexico, inspired by the country's popular culture. You can see this bit here from Wikipedia. And it's she was basically into folk art and style to explore questions of identity and gender and such like. So the thing is that beautiful woman and very vibrant. Her artwork was stunning, and you might like to check that out if you don't know who she is. And something that a friend of mine posted on social media the other day, which I thought was beautiful, was something that Frida told her husband. So this is just an idea of the feminine and understanding the feminine in ourselves. She says, "I'm not asking you to kiss me nor apologize to me when I think you're wrong. I won't even ask you to hug me when I need it most. I don't ask you to tell me how beautiful I am, even if it is a lie, nor write me anything beautiful. I won't even ask you to call me to tell me how your day went, nor tell me you miss me. I won't ask you to thank me for everything I do for you, nor to care about me when my soul is down. And of course, I won't ask you to support me in any decisions. I won't even ask you to listen to me when I have 1,000 stories to tell you. I won't ask you to do anything, not even be by my side forever, because if I have to ask you, I don't want it anymore." So, you know, she had very interesting relationships, and particularly, I think, with her husband. I go on to say that I, you know, as an evolutionary astrologer and in part helping people through trauma and understanding the wound and the wound of the feminine, you know, my feminine was very wounded, and we all are, you know, even the male has the feminine inside, which would be the anima, how we hold that within ourselves. The male would be the anima, and for the female it would be the animus. So the animus would be the hero, the protector, the person that values you, and it would have come from childhood, the imprint. But then also the anima and the animus go beyond the imprints of just this lifetime. They're the collective unconscious. So the way we react to things is not always, you know, obvious. Like, we can't understand our reactions to people or situations, but also our childhood will have those reactions. And if we had good parenting, healthy parenting, then we're in a good place. But if many of us have not, you know, let's face it, you know, I don't know many people that have got off scot-free from difficulties in childhood. But in my work with Simon Vorster, when he was educating me on my own chart, leading me into evolutionary astrology, I did many sessions with him, and he helped to decondition so much of myself. And it's a never-ending process, because we're always going to find work to do on the shadow, and the deeper we go into the work of Carl Jung. So something Simon said to me here, he said in a meeting I had with him on Zoom, you can check out Raising Vibrations, Simon Vorster, on YouTube. He said to me, this was a personal meeting that I had, he said, "The feminine is naturally receptive, and her natural role is magnetic. She is attractive. Subconsciously, we are possessed by the needing of attention. The needing of attention then can become possessive over self. We may find ourselves seeking attention, and then if we are not being responded to, we can think that somehow we are not worthy or attractive or of someone's time. This is the dance between the masculine and the feminine." And that was Simon. So I sort of add to that myself. We need to decondition that part of ourselves that thinks we are not worthy of having our needs met. And that's meeting our own needs as well. That's not just having our needs met by others. This means we develop a healthy animus and also learn to value ourselves. That's the feminine I'm talking about now. Often we may be desiring something because of an unmet need in childhood. An example would be if we were not loved in childhood, we may seek proof in adulthood. And when it's not forthcoming, we can think we are faulty. We may also desire because we are trying to get proof of our worth. So we can consider that in ourselves, and it's very helpful to consider these things. This is to do with the Anima and the Animus, that you can look, just Google it. The Anima and the Animus are described in Carl Jung's school of analytical psychology as part of his theory of the collective unconscious. Jung described the Animus as the unconscious masculine side of a woman and the Anima as the unconscious feminine side of a man, each transcending the personal psyche. So it's beyond us, so our reactions. And this is what we need to look at, and to look at our persona as well. And as we look at our shadow, we begin to resolve our relationships better. When we don't resolve these things and don't look at what's going on in the subconscious, and we can do this through astrology. We can take a chart and we can begin to look at Pluto, which would be the unconscious, the subconscious, what's beyond the scene, and look at the hypersensitivity of any wounding also through Chiron, and then the restriction we have through Saturn. So there's beauty and beautiful work to be done in astrology, which Carl Gustav Jung also used as well. And I want to suggest this book to you. I took this clip. This is Jung, Map of the Soul by Murray Stein. I'm on chapter 6 and on chapter 5, but on Audible it comes up as chapter 6. It's 45 minutes long. Do definitely get this book, because it will educate you on the psyche, help you to understand the work of Jung. His work was made for now, and also to, evolve the issues that you have around your own wounding, around the psyche. And I want to add this for females that I work with. Every Saturday I have a meetup.com. I have a group, and I'll put the link below the video on YouTube, and I read this book. We're going through this book where I think we're coming up to page 40, but we have a meeting every Saturday, 5 p.m. UK London time, and that will be 12 noon New York time. And you can send an RSVP. It's free. It's a free thing, and it's just a bunch of us ladies meet up, and a few of us have got the book, so we read and then we chat and we talk about what's going on. And that's it for today. I shall be back with some more in the coming days. Thanks for watching.